Hey guys, Taps here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited sharing yet another video with you, and in this video I want to be showing you how I designed this amazing beautiful website on your screen. It says launch your website with dApps in 24 hours. You can see an amazing website here, beautiful logo, beautiful pictures. As you can see, it's just an amazing, beautiful website, and I designed this website with just a click of a button with Visual Composer and Cloudways. You heard that correctly. Cloudways is one of the leading hosting provider in the industry right now with a pay-as-you-go feature, and I did this for free. I'll show you how you can do this for free. Design the website, see what exactly you are paying for, and then you can pay eventually later if you want to keep using the website. I will also show you how to deploy Visual Composer and design this website with just a click of a button. If you feel this is exciting and you want to know exactly how I designed this website, then you should watch this video. It can be a little longer, but I will break them into easy steps. So please check out the timestamps in the description below for you to navigate your way around. Just before I jump straight into that tutorial, if you're on my channel for the very first time, you're welcome. I am dApps. I upload videos every now and then around WordPress, teaching people the things that work, the things that do not work, making rookies, newbies look like a professional even if they are not. So if you want to learn more about WordPress, you want to find easy hacks here and there, this channel is where you should be hanging out. Consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. Also hit that notification bell, because that's the only way you get notified when I keep posting awesome videos just like this. So without further ado, let's jump straight into today's video. Okay, so let's get down to business. Launch Visual Composer on Cloudways in one click. As you can see on this website, this is the collaboration between Cloudways and Visual Composer, and this is a fantastic one, I must say. If you come down here, you see all the features, and that website you can see there is what we're about to design. And if you come down also to pricing, you have flexibility, you have so much you can get details about this collaboration. You may not be able to get this page directly on their website, but I'll drop a link in the description below. Click Launch Visual Composer, and then you can see that you have access to a 3-day free trial. So the first thing on our list is for us to create a free account, and that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to put my details here, and then I will start for free. So here you have to choose what who you are. So you could be a digital agency, you can be a blogger, but for me a freelance developer is good, and also my budget is $0 to $50 is good enough. And then the next thing is for me to agree to their terms and condition, and then start for free. It doesn't get any easier than that. So welcome to Cloudways. You're already a step closer to having your account with Cloudways. The next thing for us to do right now is for us to activate our Cloudways account. This can be difficult and can be easy at the same time if you have necessary information, and that's what I'll be doing in this video. Here it says that you should send a team an email at av@cloudways.com, but if you come down here and hit this chat icon, and also hit this send a message button, and you can also come down here and hit verification. This will give you a list of all the information you need to pay attention to for you to be able to activate your account. So you can see that you have to send an email to this email address. For your account to be verified, you need to provide maybe your Facebook or your Twitter URL. You also need to give them a link to your personal or company website, or also maybe your government issued ID. But really you just need to send them two of all of these things. Just any two, all of these things would be good enough to activate your account. So after getting this information, I can go back to my email and then compose an email as well, and also fill in the details here. So I'll go back here and pick my pick the email address. Sorry, copy that, and then I'll paste that here. my subject now can be request for verification. Okay, so after that is done, just watch me. Let me try to update my details here, and then let me get my account verified. So I need you to see this. You can do the same thing as I'm doing. You will get your account activated. Cloudways just want to confirm that you are a human being. They just want to know that this is not a robot using their platform for free. Not much hassle really, I'm telling you. So that's it. You can say, hello, Cloudways verification team. I just want you to activate my account. Whatever, here's my details. I can give them my now you can say I'm giving them my Facebook and also giving them my website. And just one more, just to double sure, I'm giving them my phone number. And that's everything I need to do. Once I get this done, okay, thank you. And then let me send this email. And then send. That's it. That's everything we need to do. Email has been sent, and we just have to wait for some time, maybe up to an hour, for Cloudways to send us an activation email. My activation link came in about an hour, really, yeah. So you get an email like this that says activate your Cloudways account, and once you open this email, just hit this activate account button, and if you do, it will launch up a new window. Yeah, so you can see that our account is being created right now. Okay, our account has been created. Welcome aboard app. So you can get to read that. Focus on growth and let Cloudways do all the heavy lifting for you. You can read all of that, but for me, I don't want to waste so much time, so I'm going to close this and then we're going to continue with the tutorial. The next thing for us to do right now is for us to deploy Visual Composer. So if you come down here to your far left, you see WordPress is the application by default here, which is version 5.9. But if you click, you'll be able to choose what application you want to deploy. So you'll see Visual Composer is the first thing here, page builder. If you come down, you can see other applications you can deploy, but for now let's start with Visual Composer. So we have to give our application a name. For me, I'll just make it visual, just something very demo, since this is not an actual real life. So I also give our server a name. I can also call it visual as well, and also give this project to a name. I can call it visual 2 as well. You have other platforms as well, like Vulture, which is something worth the consideration. But for now, let's stick with DigitalOcean, and then we can come to a server size. You can see that you can play around the server size that you want, and that's the beauty about using Cloudways, because you can choose whatever server you want to use. And the amazing thing is that once you click on the server you want to use, if you come down here, you see it's pay as you go, and you see that you have a range of a budget. For this cap here is at $12 monthly. But you can pay anything within as you use it. So if you come down here, the cap here is for $22 monthly, but you can just play around and check, depending on how big your project is, depending on how massive your website is. It could be a popular blog that have tons of traffic. You should use something quite very bigger. So that's it. And the amazing thing is that as you start, you can just keep paying as you go. So let's stay with the minimum right now. And the next thing for us to do is to pick a server location, which is very, very important. I used to tell people, please choose a server location that is closest to where your website visitors will be checking your website, not necessarily where you are really. And then come down to the far right here and launch your website. Launch now, and then launch your application. So that's it. So you can get $25 free credit if you invite your friend. So that's something you can consider, but for now I'm closing that, and you can see that our server has been added. This may take up to 7 minutes as been said here, so we're going to just give this time and watch our server deploy. Okay, so visual has been created. That's beautiful. So it means that server is ready. We can then easily continue. So for you to be able to see your project, you would see that you have this yellow www icon here, and also this bluish purple one as well. So if you come down to the yellow one, you would see your project, and this is visual. It's a WordPress website. You can see WordPress logo. So if I click that, it will bring me down here, and this is a pop-up from Cloudways that says add unlimited website to a server with no artificial restrictions. This will help you save hosting credit as we charge per server and not per application. Now this is a very fantastic information for you to know, so I'm going to close this and then continue. So this is the access details for our website. So if you come down here to admin panel, you'll be able to see that this is our URL. So if you click this arrow here, it will launch the WordPress website. So this is the backend. So once you click this, it will take us to the front end. Bingo. So this is what our website looks like. Unfortunately, some pictures are not popping up here. Let me refresh again. It's still not popping up. Nothing to worry about. You're gonna solve this. This happens from time to time with different page builders. This is not even limited to Visual Composers alone. I get this issue most times even when I use Elementor and some other page builders as well. You can see that this website is loading on a strange domain, more like a staging server. Is a custom subdomain, but we want this website to load on our own domain, and that's pretty much the next thing for us to do. So we're going to come to domain management, and then we'll see a place to update our primary domain. So you can go to your domain registrar. For me is Dynadot, so I'm going to pick any of the domain I want to use here. Okay, I'm going to pick this. This is Sparking PowerPointGuide.com. So go to any of your domain registrar and just go pick the domain you want to use. For me, I'm going to update this as my primary domain. I'm going to hit the Save Changes button. You can see here that my domain is updating. Yeah, this is done, and that's good. So my primary domain has been updated, and that's good enough. Okay, now let's come back to our access details. Okay, fantastic. So we can see here from our details now that our primary domain has been updated. Now is now PowerPointGuide.com. From our far right here, we'll see our public IP address, and we're going to copy that. I'm going to go to Dynadot right now. And then if I come here, I want to update my DNS. So if I click that, I can see that this is Dynadot Parking. So I can set it to Dynadot DNS. It should be pretty much the same thing for every other domain registrar. You just go to a place where to manage your DNS. If in case you don't know how to do that, you can reach out to their support. So I'll come down here, I will select a type, which is a record type, and I'll paste my public IP address. That's it. Then I'll also select a www version for this, and I'll create a CNAME this type, and I'll update it with my domain. So a copy and paste is good. Then my time, I can just select 5 minutes since that's the lowest I can get, and then my DNS has been modified. So it means I'm going to give this time. So you can come down here to my domain and you can see that my DNS has been updated. So it's no more Dynadot.parking. So that's it. I'll give it time. I'll give it up to 5 minutes for this to propagate. But while I wait, I can just use a tool called dnschecker.org for me to check to see how my domain is propagating. So I'll come down here, I would update my domain, and thank God it's a record that is here. That's good. So I'll hit the search button for me to see what is this domain resolving to. So you can see this domain is still resolving to a different IP address from the one where we updated it to. So this IP address belongs to Dynadot. So if you come down here and you see our IP address is 162 whatever. So if you come down, you would see that this is something entirely different. So we're going to give this time for it to resolve to our own IP address. It will take 5 minutes really, since we set that to Dynadot for it to start resolving. That's okay. The next thing I can still do here is for me to check my domain. This is to confirm that my domain is still resolving to another IP address, which is Dynadot. So you can see that it's still parking, which is okay. So we're just going to give it more time. So we can already see here that our domain is resolving differently in different parts of the world. Some is resolving already to Cloudways, while some is still at Dynadot. different IP address here across the world. So in case you can check with your own address to see whether the IP address is resolving to you. So immediately you see that the IP address is resolving to you, you should know that you should be able to check the site. So I will have to refresh right now for me to see. And you can see my domain is working right now. How bit is still not secure, so I have to hit that for me to proceed to the website. And now I have that same website loading on my URL, which is amazing. So, and this will lead us to the next thing for us to do to solve this not secured red danger labeled by Chrome on our website. So we have to add an SSL certificate. So you come down here and come to SSL certificate. We'll be able to add a free Let Encrypt SSL. Here I have to put my email address and also my domain. So yeah, my email address and my domain and has been updated, so I'll have to install certificate. Yes, please wait while Let's Encrypt is installing SSL on our domain. All right, so we can see that this SSL has been installed. So we just need to, we can see that we auto renew is enabled by the far right, which is good. Ensure it is so that it auto renews by itself. Usually, I think Let's Encrypt would need an auto renew in every 90 days. So once that is done, we just have to come back here and then let's refresh our website to see if this now load. It's not loading. What we have to do is to copy this domain. Yes, copy and then close this and open another tab entirely and paste the domain to load it afresh. Bingo, we can see our padlock is there, no more warning anymore, so our website is good to go. So that's exactly how to add a free SSL. So even checking our website, we can see that our pictures are still not popping. There's really nothing to worry about. So we have to go check why that is by going to the back end of this site, which is the next thing. So to do that, you can just do -wp. You can just do /wp-admin, and then that will bring you to the back end. So if you come down to Cloudways, you'll be able to come to access details for you to be able to get your username and your password. Yeah, most times your email address is just your username, and then you also have your password. So I'll copy that. And then I'll go to pick up my password and then update my password as well. And then I'll log into my WordPress dashboard. So that's it. This is the default WordPress dashboard. In case you are new to WordPress, you're welcome to WordPress. But if you're very familiar with WordPress, you should be able to find your way around things right now. So this is exactly what your WordPress look like. And this is how simple it is for you to deploy WordPress with Visual Composer with a click of a button in Cloudways. So without wasting so much time, I would like to open this the front page in a new tab and also then continue to update this. So if I click this, I should be able to see every of the update I need to make. So you can see we have some plugins and some themes that needs to be updated. So I need to select all and then update these plugins. All right, that's good. So let's click it again to finish up the update. So let's come down here, let's select all as well, and then let's update the themes. All right, that's fantastic. Updates are done. So let's refresh this page. Let's see if the picture will pop. It's still not popping. There's nothing to worry about again. So what we need to do is for us to edit with Visual Composer. Like I said, I've immediately we launch Visual Composer, our pictures should pop. This is a common problem I have found many times with most page builders on WordPress. It happens once in a while, really. Yeah. Okay, so Visual Composer is coming up. All right, so you can see our pictures are popping. This is just Visual Composer trying to walk you through their platform, but right now let's skip that. So you can see our pictures are popping. You can see the logo, the pictures, beautiful pictures, and you can see the difference between what we had before and what we have right now. Pictures just sort of pictures just make website pop, and it's just beautiful. So if you come to your far left here, so you can come far down below here and click that, so you can see that our website is saving. So that's saved. So if you come again and click on view page, we should be able to see our updated page right now. Bingo, you can see our website is back. Our logo is displaying, pictures are displaying, and everything is just beautiful. So this is exactly how to deploy a very beautiful website like this, designed with Visual Composer, and also on Cloudways. This is beautiful, honestly. But you know, the thing about website is that it's not enough for your website to be beautiful. Now the next thing for us to do is to test the speed, for us to see that this website is not just beautiful, but this website is loading optimally. So I can open another tab and then I can launch GTmetrix. So I'll update this domain and then I will check. You can see the result for yourself. GTmetrix is grading this A, performance is 91, structure is 86, and our website is loading in 1.6 seconds. That is super amazing. So it's an A website from GTmetrix. I trust GTmetrix is my number one tool for checking website speed. But again, I can see on that tool called Pingdom. That's at tools.pingdom.com. I'll leave a link in the description for you to be able to check, for you to be able to access this tool, for you to check your website too as well, in case you are following this tutorial. So I can come down here and update the domain and also pick up my server, test from a location. So let me test from somewhere in the United Kingdom, London. That's good. And let's test. So our result is out. Our performance is B81 and our page size is 1 MB, which is super light, and our load time is constant at 0.6 seconds, which is fantastic. Our request is just 42. So we have two things we can do here to improve the performance. So we have a website that is not just beautiful, we have a website that is highly optimized for speed on a very fantastic server, Cloudways. That beat Google required speed test of 3 seconds for a page to load. That this is loading in 1.6 seconds, and that's super amazing. If this is the first time you are using Visual Composer, you don't need to worry yourself. I will walk you through Visual Composer for you to be able to learn how to use this fantastic page builder to design or to customize this website into whatever you are comfortable with. And it's super simple, super easy. Okay, so without wasting so much time, let's go straight into Visual Composer. The beauty about Visual Composer is that it is also a front end page builder. So it means that whatever you do here is what is happening on your live website. So it's super simple, super easy. So you would notice that if you hover around everything, you would see that they are all elements that are editable. You notice that you can do whatsoever you want to do at all. So you can change the image, change the text, do whatsoever you want to do. So basically, let's come down here let's start from the logo. You would see that it's a picture. So you can easily edit this. You can say this is the logo here. You can change the alignment to the middle, as you can see, or to the right, or back to the left. You can enable Instagram like filters. You can change the image here to whatever image you want to use. So if you come down here, it's the same thing. I can close this panel so that I have the big picture back. So you can change the color, the background. You can change the text. So you can see our text here. I can say launch your website with apps in 24 hours. And I can change the text here and there. So for the image, again, I can come down here and click this So if you hover around it, you will see that this is to let us know what type of element it is. It's a single image, and this is super easy for us to use to drag this anywhere we want to. And this is the edit icon that we can use to edit, that will launch a panel by our left that we just have. And this is for us to clone, and this is for us to delete. The beauty is that when you hover around it, it will tell you exactly what these things are for. And it's the same thing when you come down here. In case you want to edit the column, we want to add another element, we want to clone it, we want to copy it, or we want to have some design options. And this is for the row now. Is the same thing. So this website is designed into rows and columns. So for example, if we come down here now, you see this is a row, and in a row as well we have another row again, and then another column. So that's how you can split your website into different segments. And you can see this is an header. We can as well change this as well. So you can see we can change this live right now on the website without even going to the backend. Instead of saying Visual Composer bundle by Cloudways, I can say get the most responsive website. So once you double click on this element, you'll be able to change it live on the website. So you can as well come down here as well, double click it. Once you double click it, you can change, you can type whatever you want to type, and that's how super easy it is. Even for the image as well, you can change the image. You can see that this is the color for the background. We can change this color. Let's say we want to make this yellow, so you can see that's now yellow. And this is the icon that's there. We can change the icon to whatever icon we want to. I don't want to waste so much time, so let me just choose this. So you can see this is how super simple or super easy it is for you to be able to redesign this website into whatever you want it to be. So that's it. Let's say you want to add more elements here. So you can see you can split your website into columns. You can make it 1 column or 2 or 3 columns, or even 4 or 5. So you can add that, and then you can add other elements you want to add to the website. For this button as well, once you click on the button, you see this button as well. Once you click on this, you'll be able to select the actual URL you want your website to go. So right now this is going to Visual Composer. You can change it it can be your about page, it can be a tutorial page, and that's another thing I need to show you before the end of this tutorial, for you to be able to know how to create new pages. I think that's not something you find very difficult to do. But before I end it out here at the live page editor here, if you come down to your far right hand corner, you'll see this is Visual Composer Builder. So once you come down, there's a plus button here that tells you to add content. So it means you can add content anywhere around in the website. So if you click this, you'll see that you have lots of elements. You have also lots of templates that you can easily use, and you have blocks as well. So I played around these as the head. I'll show you exactly how I was able to do that. And also, if you come down here to tree view, you'll be able to see what your website looks like a tree. Yeah, you have rows, different rows, and then you can lock the row. You can edit the row. You can delete or remove the row as well. And you have more options as well. You can hide this element, you can copy it, you can clone it, you can add another column to it. So that's exactly what this icon is for. And this is just super simple, easy for you to either undo or for you to redo any action you're taking on the website. So in case right now I want to undo the changes I've made here, it's just for me to click here and then undo, then it goes back to what it used to be. So I'm super sure that's easy for you to understand. And when you come down to this bell notification, as usual, you know this is for notifications. In case you have any notification from Visual Composer, you get to see that here. And inside are just things you need to know about what's going on around. Are just insight from Visual Composer for you to know what's going on. And if you come down here, you'll be able to view your website in dynamic views. So this is definitely a desktop view. So you can switch, for example, to a mobile portrait view. So you can see this is what your website will look like in mobile view. So you can also edit your mobile view. For example, if I would love to edit my mobile view, I would rather change this text to something very smaller. It looks too big for the mobile. So you can add some customizations to your mobile view. Really, so there is so much you can do. So let's check mobile view in landscape. So this is what it will look like in case you are checking on a landscape. So this will help you, this will inform how to edit your website for you to be able to make it responsive across all devices. So that's a very fantastic feature. So you can also come to your Visual Composer Hub. This is where you get to see almost everything you need to design your website. So these are elements that we can easily bring into our website for us to be able to add. But the thing is that you can see that for majority of these are locked. So it means that you will need to subscribe to Visual Composer Pro for you to be able to use this. However, the ones that are here are free, so you can use them. Simple image slider, short codes, single image. So if you over on them, you'll be able to see exactly what this element look like. So this is what a single image will look like. So this is what a sample image will look like. This is what a YouTube player would look like. This is what a Vimeo player would look like. So that would help you. You won't be guessing. This is a future description. So this is exactly what it will look like. So you can either make it the version 1 or the version 2. These are video tutorials. These are frequently asked questions. So Facebook like, in case you want to display that on your website, you want to display some icons on the website. So that's exactly how those things would display. Yeah. So again, you can a separator with a title. You can do that as well. So this is super simple, super easy. So these are elements, really, quite a lot of them. If you also come to your template, you'd see that you have quite a number of templates for you to use, both free and also premium. So right now you can see the first few ones here are the free elements. So you can imagine this page you are using as well. This page you're using as well also fall under the free element that you can use for Visual Composer. This is quite very, very beautiful. So if you hover around all the elements, you can see, just in case you want to design another website entirely different from what we have in the demo, you can switch. Since you still have some of the templates here, they're free for you to use. But again, if you want to imagine you having access to a ton of different beautiful websites like this, and that's why I will encourage you to do premium with Visual Composer. You will have a ton of template for you to be able to use. So designing your website, regardless of the kind of website you want to design, becomes easy, becomes flawless. And we'll get to the premium version eventually, so you can imagine, see the amount of templates that are available for you here to use. This is amazing. This is mind-blowing. So with Visual Composer Premium, it's even super easy for you to become a website designer, because you don't even need to worry yourself. You have tons and tons of templates and elements in the premium version for you to be able to use. And with this tool, it's as good as easy as you can start designing website, not just for yourself, also for people who want to start earning good amount of money. It's super simple. All you just need to do is to bring any of these elements here, beautiful elements, beautiful well designed element and template, and you can just easily edit the text and change a little images here and there, and then you have it. That's it. So the next thing is the blogs as well. You have amazing blogs, amazing, super simple, super beautiful blogs here that you can easily bring into your website, and you can use it to customize your website. Unfortunately, all of these things are in the premium. So you also have add-ons that you can bring. You can bring your global template, export and import. So there are quite a number of add-ons, and I want to believe there will still be more add-ons that will be coming in. All these add-ons have been installed, as you can see here, so we don't have any problem with that. The only one here is for the maintenance mode, which is available in premium. In case you want to just display, you want to lock down your website into a maintenance mode, you may need to consider switching to the premium. So for headers, you can change what the header of your website would look like. So you may want to use it, just for example, this kind of menu now is just a logo and an hamburger menu there, in case that's what you want. And majority of all of these things are locked, they are in the pro version. So the same thing for footer as well. You may want to customize your footer into something more unusual, or something more simple, or something like this. All these ones are also locked in the premium. So if you want to switch to premium, for sidebars as well, you can see we have two sidebars here that you can easily bring into your website. This is also locked in the premium. Stock images, you can also get beautiful stock images from Unsplash. You can directly go to Unsplash and get these images yourself. I'm not even sure you need to go premium for you to be able to use pictures from Unsplash. Unsplash is a stock image website that you can go to unsplash.com and go and check out those images. Download and add free animated GIFs to your site with Visual Composer Premium. So you need to go premium for you to be able to add this premium GIFs into your website to just give it that little bit of uniqueness, and you won't find this everywhere. These are just little things you can use to display emotions, for you to connect more with people on your website. And this is just the way website is going right now. You can imagine this little baby crying right now. This can just be something you put to let somebody know that you're not happy with the decision they want to make. So it's amazing. It's amazing, and these are the things that you find if you go premium. So what does it cost to go premium? So let's open this in a new tab. We'll get there eventually. And so let's continue with the walkthrough. And the next thing here is this settings icon. And if you come there, the first thing is your page options. So let's see what that will give you. So the title of your home page, this is the title of the page, home page. Disable title, yes, this is off. You can switch it on in case you want home page to be labeled up there on your site, on your page rather. So that's good. So you can choose the element for your page. Do you want to have a sidebar, a right or a left sidebar, or you want to have a breaker up and below? So you can choose the element you want, how you want your website to display really. Yeah, do you want to have discussion? Do you want to allow comment? Do you want to allow trackbacks or pingbacks on this page? And also, if you want to add a featured image to this page, and if you want to make this page a parent page or a sub page under another page. So that's really the page option. You can come to the design option as well for you to be able to add some border, margin, radius, and padding to your page. And you just keep going on, and in case you want to add some custom CSS, JavaScript as well for pop-ups, if you want to make them global, whatever. I don't want to go so much into all of these details. In case you want me to still touch more on all of these tutorial and work more on Visual Composer, you can just let me know in the comment section. Let me know you want to learn more of all of these things, and then I will take my time to do more tutorials around that. So you can lock an element, and you can go back to your WordPress dashboard in case you want to go down there. And here you can hit this for you to save your page, and that's very, very important. You must always do that every time you have done settings here. The only way this will reflect on your live website is for you to hit this button for you to save. Once you hit this, for example, to save, as you can see, this is saving already. You will see that we have this rolling here, so you can see this is done. Your content has been successfully saved, and if you hover around it, you can view your changes, you can view the page, and also there is an icon for you there to go premium. And that's it. That's how simple it is for you to use Visual Composer. There is no real hassle using Visual Composer. I'd rather love to switch this back to my website view, and I also like to close this page and have the live page. Okay, so before I end this video, I want to show you simple easy hacks for you to be able to create more pages. For industry practice, what should be constant when you're creating your pages should be your header and your footer. So for example, if I want to create another page, I should be able to still have the same header here and also the same footer here. So if I come to this, for example, and then I come to edit, I can come to this little element setting here and save this as a block. I'll call this footer, and then I can save this as a block. Okay, so we have this saved as block. I already did this earlier too for my header. It's the same thing for the header. You can just come here and hit this and then come to edit and then save it as an header. So you can now bring this header and footer into every of the page that you want to design. So that is a simple hack for you to design new website. And you can also come to the dashboard here, and you can come to Visual Composer, which is now the backend. So there are so many things you can do on the front end and also on the back end of Visual Composer. So you can come to settings. There are quite a ton of settings that you can make right here, and they are quite self-explanatory. I really wouldn't want to start touching them one after the other. So maintenance mode, definitely you can switch this on, but you can choose a page that you want to use for maintenance mode. This will come in very handy for you in case you are designing your website and you don't want people seeing seeing the changes you're making. That's very important. You can see your system license, your system status, and your license. And for your theme builder as well, you can also come down here, header and footer settings. So theme default, definitely you can set your header and footer site wide. This is very important. You can set your header and footer per post type, and you can just make it site wide. So what's your header? You don't have any header, so you can then now create a header template for your header and also for your footer. So from here you can start building, and then you can come to your block. This is your header. You can just bring this in. I'll cancel this. So you can see I have my header here as well already. So this would be site wide, so I can finish this and I can publish this. All right, so that has been done. For my header, I can also come to footer and create one as well. And then I can publish this, and that's it. All right, so now you can see that we have we'll have this header and footer as our site wide header and footer. So let's save these changes. So you can come to your pages, so you'll see that we have just our home page and our privacy policy draft. This was designed by someone from Cloudways, which is not much of a bad idea. So we can add a new page with Visual Composer. So you can see that we have our header, we have our footer ready. So in between, we can now begin to bring in our element to design our website. We can bring in our header. Yeah, this can just be about just about me page. So I can make this one, and then I can add Okay, so you can see we are designing the about page. It's coming up pretty good. I think aligning this to the middle is good, so I can come and edit and then scroll down here and then content position. Okay, that's somewhere to the middle. So you can see I am already designing another beautiful website now. I can just keep going on and on and on and on. So let's do this again. Let me do another element here, and let me use the separator again, and then let me use this now, and then I can bring in different elements here now, like let me do video. Okay, so that's just the idea. You can just keep saying things about you and just keep putting in text, putting in pictures, just design something extremely beautiful. So I can save this page. All right, so that's it. We can then edit this page. And change this to about. Okay guys, so our about page is ready and we can see it. It looks super beautiful and clean, but it's just something we played with around. This is just a demo that we played around with, so you can see that's exactly how you can build a page using Visual Composer, and this is just the free version. So you can do so much more even with the free version, and imagine what it would look like if you subscribe to the premium version. How would you like to launch your website even faster? You can do this by upgrading to Visual Composer Premium. This will give you access to more than 500 element template add-ons and even integrations that will help you save time when building your next WordPress website. Launch your website in a matter of minutes with a drag and drop builder of WordPress website. It's the fastest way to build beautiful pages without touching a single line of code. We have over 300 pre-made templates ready for you to use right now. So if you come down here, you would see that you can subscribe to an annual or to a lifetime payment. For lifetime for one website, you can just buy now for $149. But for an annual fee for a single website, you can just do $49 per year, and you can come for a plus package that allows you use it for up to 5 websites. And then you can also see another package that says accelerate for up to 20 websites. So imagine if you want to start the business of web design, and at least you can pay $149 first per year, and you can use this for up to 20 websites. So you can imagine how much you would have made if you had designed 20 websites for your clients. So this is an amazing feature. I just love the idea of you having everything you need to design your website in one place. Unlike other paid builders, you have to go here and there to get things installed, other plugins, but this one just kind of needs everything into a place, and I think that's what I just really like about it. So that's just it guys, that's it for the video today. I don't want to make it more boring really. So if you have gotten value from this video, you can give me a thumbs up. You can let me know how you feel about this video in the comment section below. Let me know if you get value for your time. Let me know if I wasted so much time. Let me know if I talked too much. Let me know if I missed a part. Let me know exactly how you feel about this video. I'll appreciate that. I appreciate feedbacks. That's it. Take care. I'll see you in another video. Have an amazing time.